Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash the True Inferno. And happy Thanksgiving. So, as y'all know, Thanksgiving's on a Thursday, and you know what that means, right? It's another throwback tune. So, no, this would not be a Thanksgiving edition of Throwback Tunes. I don't know of any albums that is like Thanksgiving themed, especially rap or hip hop albums. I don't know. I never heard of any. I never heard any, period. So yeah, there you go with that. But what I am reviewing is Will Smith's second studio album, how you pronounce this? Willennium? Yeah, Willennium. So this joint dropped November 16, 1999, and it was done under Columbia Records. And let's look at the producers involved here. So we got DJ Jazzy Jeff, aka Jeff Towns, who was executive producer, alongside with Will Smith and Poke and Tone and Omar Rambert. Also involved with the production were Darian Limitless Henson, Rob Fusari, Keith Pelzer, Falonte Moore, KG, K-A-Y-G-E-E, and there's a hyphen in between, Darren Lighty, okay, Carvin Haggins, Little Louis Vega, Kenny Dope Gonzalez, Rodney Darkchild Junkins, Harvey Mason Jr., Sauce, yes, that's his name, Sauce, Andre Harris, Eric Robertson, and Mark Wilson. So yeah, there you go with that. And this album did make some charts. We'll get more on that later and things of that nature. And this album also have 3 singles, which we'll get to in a few minutes. So, not a lot of background info in regards to this album. So, let's get on to the accolades and the awards and the charts and things of that nature. So, this album, oh wow, it made quite a few charts actually. It was 27th on the Australian albums charts, 28th in the Austrian albums charts, 14th on the Ultra Top Flanders, 13th on the Wallonia charts, 6th on the Canadian album charts, 26th on the Dutch album charts, 20th in the French album charts, as well as the German album charts, 28th in the New Zealand album charts, 24th in the Norwegian album charts, 35th in the Swedish album charts, 16th in the Swiss album charts, 10th out in the UK album charts, 5th in the US Billboard Top 200, and 8th in the US Top R&B/hip hop albums. So, it was gold out in Australia, selling around 35,000 copies. It was platinum in the United Kingdom, selling around 300,000 copies. And it was double platinum in Canada and in the United States. It sold 200,000 copies in Canada. Yeah, it was double platinum. Yeah, we ain't gonna get into that. Yeah, okay, moving on. But in the US, it sold 2 million copies. So, yeah, there you go with that. And I don't think there's any more info in regards to that. No, there is not. So, yeah, that's the charts. Now, it did make some awards or get some nominees. So, here's what happened. At the 1999 MTV Video Music Awards, the music video for one of his tracks, Wild Wild West, received nominations for Video of the Year, Best Video from a Film, and Best Choreography. I cannot pronounce that word. You know what I'm trying to say. Smith won the award for Favorite Pop/Rock Male Artist at the 27th American Music Awards in January 2000, which he had lost the previous year to Eric Clapton. And he also received a nomination for Best International Male at the 2000 Brit Awards held in March. After winning the award twice in a row, 98 and 99, Smith was nominated again for the Grammy Award for Best Rap Solo Performance at the 2000 ceremony for Wild Wild West, but lost out to Eminem's debut single, My Name Is. At the 2001 Grammy Awards, Will 2K received a nomination for the Best Music Video Short Form Award, but lost out to the video for Learn to Fly by Foo Fighters. At the 2000 Kids' Choice Awards, yes, we mentioned that, Smith received the awards for Favorite Male Singer, Favorite Song, and Favorite Song from a Movie, both from Wild Wild West. Wow, okay. So, with all that out the way, let's look at the tracks. The first track, and now, before I get to that, I gotta explain a few things real quick. First of all, There are no skits. Aside from one of these tracks, or one half of the track that I'm about to name, there are no skits on this album. So there you go with that. And another thing is we got a grand total of 15 tracks, but at the same time there's 16 songs. So you probably wondering, how's that possible? Well, one of these tracks have 2 songs in it. So even though there's 16 songs, it's still 15 tracks. Meaning I could give you guys a top 5, not a top 3. So let's start with track 1, which is called I'm Coming without the G, featuring Trey Knox. Next song is called Real 2K, one of the 3 singles. That one featuring KC from KC and JoJo. Track number 3 is called Freaking It without the G and Freaking. Another single right there. Track number 4 is called Duh, D-A, Butter, B-U-T-T-A, featuring Lil' Kim. Track number 5 is called La Fiesta, followed by Who Am I, featuring Tayana Ali and MC Light. Now, in case you don't know who Tayana Ali is, no, she's not related to Muhammad Ali, but instead, she was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as Ashley Banks, if you remember. Good show, and when she grew up on the show, she became fine. Moving on, track number 7 is called Afro Angel, followed by, and the one thing about that track is, one of the writers involved was Jada Pinkett Smith, his wife, so that's pretty crazy right there. Track number 8 is called So Fresh, featuring Biz Markie and Slick Rick. Yes. Track number 9 is called Pump Me Up, which is performed by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Yes. So with this track right here, it's like you heard some scratches from DJ Jazzy Jeff and, Real, aka the Fresh Prince, were being like a hype man, but he did drop some bars in this song, or in this track rather, but it was like mostly DJ Jazzy Jeff with the scratches and with the DJ and things of that nature, and the Fresh Prince being like the hype man, like, all right, Jazzy Jeff, bring that back, stuff like that, right? But he did drop some bars. Track number 10 is called Can You Feel Me, featuring Eve. Track number 11, this is the one right here. It's called Potnas, P-O-T-N-A-S, and then the second song off of this track is called Interlude. So despite the fact it's called Interlude, this is not a skit. This is a legit track right here, even though it contains a skit within the song rather. But yeah, it's still a song, it's not a skit or anything. Track number 12 is called No More, featuring Breeze, followed by U-U-H-H-H, featuring Kel Spencer. Track number 14 is the third single, Wild Wild West, featuring Drew Hill and Kool Moe Dee. And finally, we got the last track off this album called The Rain, featuring Jill Scott. Now, let's look at the 3 singles, shall we? The first single is called Wild Wild West. So, yeah, just like he did with Men in Black off of his first solo debut album, here's another song based off of another movie that had the same name as that movie that he starred in. So, yeah. And this song came out May 4th, 1999. And we'll get more on the charts and things of that nature. Even though I haven't looked at it, I'm getting the feeling that I'm gonna be reading a lot of charts right here. But there is a music video, obviously, and there's an extended music video. Okay, I didn't know that one. Now, this song does sample Stevie Wonder's 1976 hit song, I Wish. No, not R. Kelly's I Wish, but Stevie Wonder's I Wish. With parts of the chorus from Kool Moe Dee's song of the same name as well. Kool Moe Dee, however, performs that chorus for the song with additional guest vocals from the group Drew Hill. So, the album version of the song also features, as an introduction, a brief spoken word conversation between Will Smith and his son Jada Smith, in which Will asks his son what song he should perform next, and Jada suggests this one. So, here's something funny. The song won Golden Raspberry Award for Worst Original Song, which is pretty funny, and it appeared in the video game Just Dance 4. So, there you go with that. And as far as the music video is concerned, there were some cameos as Alfonso, how you pronounce the last name? Ribeiro, aka Carlton Banks, appeared in the music video as one of the dancers, and also Lawrence Tate, Shari Haley, Babyface, and MC Light appeared in the song as well as cameos. So let's look at the it's alright. But wow, none of these charts did not go below No, number 9. They did not hit 10 or below. So no double-digit numbers here for these charts. So let's start from the top on down. Australia, number 8. 5th in Austria and Flanders from Belgium, obviously. And 3rd in the Willennium charts, Germany's charts, and the US Hot R&B / Hip Hop Songs chart. 9th out in Canada, 6th in Finland, 4th in France and Sweden. I mentioned the 3rd one. 2nd in the Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Switzerland, the UK singles charts, and number 1 on the US Billboard Hot 100. And I forgot to mention this. Number 4 in the US mainstream top 40, and out in France and in Sweden. So yeah, there you go with that. But by the end of the year 1999, it was 20th in Canada and 9th in Switzerland. And this single made gold in Australia, France, Germany, New Zealand, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and the United States. And all their certified units / sales numbers are different, which is pretty funny. So yeah, that was the Wild Wild West. Now let's move on to Real 2K. So Real 2K, the second single off of this album. This joint came out September 9th, 1999. And there was a music video for this one. And let's see. And we got some cameos from DJ Jazzy Jeff, Eve, KC, Tissa Campbell Martin, and Dwayne Martin, among others. And oh wow, this is interesting. The music video was parodied in an episode of Family Guy in which the Griffins are victims of a Y2K explosion. I think I've seen that episode actually. So let's see. The samples, instruments, and lyrics from the chorus of The Clash, Rock the Casbah, as well as bits from Super Rapping by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. So yeah, there you go with that. Now, let's look at the charts. Oh wow, they kind of, wow, it's more than Wild Wild West. All right, so it was number 3 out in Australia, 27 on Flanders, 13 in Willennium, 5th in Canada, 14th in Canada dance charts, 10th in Finland, 32nd in France, 40th in Germany, 12th in Ireland, 23rd in Italy, 11th in the Netherlands, 6th in New Zealand, 4th in Norway, 5th in Spain, 16th in Sweden, 23rd in Switzerland, 2nd in the United Kingdom, 25th in the US Billboard Hot 100, 66th on the US Billboard Hot R&B / Hip Hop Songs and Tracks, 35th in the US Billboard Hot Rap Singles, and 14th on the US Billboard Rhythm Top 40. So yeah, there you go with that. But by the end of the year, it was number 100 on the Canada's top singles charts. So that's pretty interesting right there. So that's Real 2K. Now let's move on to the 3rd and final single, which is called Freaking It. So this one samples, wait a minute, no. Yeah, this sample Love Hangover by Diana Ross. And this single came out March 22nd, 2000. And there was a music video. Now the thing about this music video was done in Philly in Rennery Collections. However, he did shoot part of it inside, well, you know, the place where the Philadelphia 76ers played at. And you saw clips of Allen Iverson, you know, balling against the Indiana Pacers, and he was there apparently courtside and things of that nature. So that was pretty dope. That was pretty cool. So let's look at the charts. Ooh, okay, I like these. It was number 2 on the Flanders charts, 32nd on the Willennium charts, 70 in Germany, 60th in the Netherlands, 44th in Switzerland, 15th in the UK singles, and 99 on the US Billboard Hot 100. Wow, it barely made that chart. So yeah, there you go with that. Now, let's look at my favorite song, starting with the bottom on up. Now, La Fiesta is the worst song off this album, without question. The beat is bland, so I didn't really like it. And then of course, next up is Wild Wild West. Like, it's a classic, but you know, again, in general, the song is bland. Okay, whatever. Now, next up is The Butter featuring Lil' Kim. I don't like the sample that they use for this one. And the sample that they use is Every Time I Turn Around, Back in Love Again. Now, in case you don't know what that song is or how it go. Every time I move, I lose. When I look, I'm in. And every time I turn around, I'm back in love again. Yeah, that song. However, but they did add some pretty dope scratches on that song, so I like that. The next one is Can You Feel Me featuring Eve, and the sample there was Working Day and Night, which was performed by Michael Jackson. And the beat was decent despite the sample. Now, next up, we got Pump Me Up, performed by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Now, the scratches were cool, but the beat that they used was okay. It was decent. That's why it was held back a bit. Who Am I, the next song, as this would sound like us, well, even though this came out in the late 90s, but it still sounded like a mid to late 90s R&B track. But there was a different beat within this track, and that beat was cool. I like that one. The original beat was okay, but the second beat was cool. Partners was next. So yeah, I'm kind of evaluating those two songs different. I ain't counting them as one track or whatever. Moving on, Freaking It, which is an underrated but forgotten classic. Where underrated and forgotten, actually. Next up is So Fresh, where the beat was cool. Then we got Real 2K. That's another forgotten classic, but it have a catchy hook. And then of course we got Afro Angel. The beat is mellow, but it was tight. It wasn't anything spectacular, anything like that. I ain't gonna put this in my MP3 on my iPod and just listen to that song in my car or when I'm just chilling in my bed or whatever. No. Now let me give you guys my top 5 songs off of this album. 5th best song off this album is I'm Coming. The track is really, really cool, and that's all I gotta say about it, man. It's really, really cool. The 4th best song off this album is So the drums, oh my gosh, the drums patterns here, not the pattern, but the drums period, really made this track dope. I like the kick and the snare there. I want that. I want that kick and I want that snare. It was really, really dope, man. It's really, really dope. The best track off this album is The Rain. And this one was semi-mellow and the sample was used right in this song. So in case you're wondering, The Rain was its sample I Believe in Miracles by Denise Williams. So yeah, that's a really good sample right there, and they used it correctly. Now, second best track off this album is No More. This beat is smooth. It's really, really smooth, and it's semi-mellow. So I could be listening to this one more often because it's really, really dope, man. I really like No More. But the best song off this album is Interlude. So the second half of track 11. And that beat is hard. It's really, really hard. So with my best tracks off this, hang on, let me try that again. I'm stumbling. So with that out the way, basically, let me give you guys some professional ratings. So the AV Club gave it an unfavorable rating. That's interesting. All Music, though, gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Entertainment Weekly gave it a B+. The Harvard Crimson gave it an A. Hot Press gave it 4 out of 12. That's out of 12? What? Okay. Anywho, NME gave it 8 out of 10. People gave it a mixed review. Pop Matters gave it an unfavorable review. And USA Today gave it 3 out of 4 stars. So, what do I think about this album? Okay. This is actually kind of tough because it got mixed reviews. But I actually like this album. I have to say that I like Big Willie Style more. Obviously Big Willie Style did much better in the charts and in sales and in certification than Willennium did. And wow, it's tough, man. It's tough. But I'm gonna have to give this album 4 out of 5 stars. I recommend you download it for free and you keep it. It got some good songs. Interlude, No More, The Rain, I'm Coming, Afro Angel, Real 2K, So Fresh, Freaking It, Partners. Yeah, those are some great songs. They really are. Nothing here is legendary. And there's some that are spectacular, but I had to give Big Willie Style the slight edge. And one more thing about that, and this, if throughout most, if not all the songs on this album, he refers to himself as Big Real. It was kind of getting annoying a little bit, especially in I'm Freaking. Where's it? Yeah, Freaking It rather. Oh my gosh, I'm like, how many times you gonna call yourself Big Real? It's crazy. But I give this one 4 out of 5 stars. You should download it. And you should keep it. It's really good. It's really good. Not better than Big Willie Style, but it's good nevertheless. So with that said, man, y'all know who this is. This is your boy, the new Jay Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Happy Thanksgiving and be safe on Black Friday. Take care, y'all.